Hello everybody, Jason Wydro here with Golden Dental Marketing. And in this video today, I am going to go over some of the very specific actions that you can take as a dental practice owner to become effective and get beyond the COVID-19 pandemic situation. You might be terrified because you don't know where this is going. And a lot of public, patients and other potential public are going through the same problem. But there's always a way. Sometimes you just have to get really creative, really crafty, and wicked smart. My goal with this video is to help you come up with some ideas to overcome the COVID-19 pandemic problems that you're facing in relation to the public relations, marketing, and communications of your practice. What you're looking at here on the screen is the cover of a book that I wrote just the last year. I wrote it specifically tailored towards dental practice owners. And I wrote it in really simple format. And the section that I'm going to go over with you today is a proprietary technology called VPF Marketing. And I'm going to cover each point with you to make sure you fully understand it and can go out with my help or by yourself and start to resolve this problem. So let's get started. So the first thing we're going to look at is the 3 points. Again, it's VPF, it's visibility, presentation, function. And as you can see, this is a trademarked technology proprietary to Golden Dental Marketing and W3 Developing LLC. The reason I created this is because I've been doing and involved in online marketing since 1999, the very early days of the internet, primarily working with Yahoo at that time. But in all the years and all my experience and everything I've seen, there has been no real codified, simple way to understand how to properly present, market, and communicate about your business or your practice on the internet. So this is something, again, it's codified, so it's a system you can follow and use to effectively work up plans and come up with solutions in all those areas. Let's get to the first point. Visibility. Now, if you take a look at the page, you can read that for yourself. The basic, simple thing of this whole point of visibility is being able to be found and seen. This is the first key component of successful marketing and advertising. If you can't be seen or you can't be found, how are you possibly going to generate business? So in this example, I use a really popular company, McDonald's. McDonald's is everywhere. Their signs are everywhere. Their golden arch is everywhere. You can make their company out from miles away and you see them everywhere you go, primarily in every country. So naturally, they have a very high visibility. Does visibility speak anything to quality or anything else? No, not necessarily. It just means a brand, a company, or business is very popular and a lot of people know about it. This is the first and most fundamental key to successful marketing and advertising. I personally believe that visibility is even more important than the quality of the marketing and advertising material. Meaning you could have a poorly created postcard, for example, but the fact that you have a high visibility is probably going to be more beneficial for you than not having a postcard at all. I think we could all agree on that. Well, unless it's really bad. So as a dental practice, you could have high visibility. You could be on a street corner or a street that's very popular and have a big sign. When someone looks you up in Google, they see all of the different online profiles that you have and all your ratings and all your information that they can browse through and be Sherlock Holmes and fully study you and research you, which, by the way, is a common practice today for families and individuals looking for medical services, particularly dentistry. So in relation to COVID-19, that's what this video is about. So any communication and anything you're doing to save your practice and work at making sure that your patients, clients know that you're doing okay starts with being visible. Some people think, oh, I've got to run and hide. I've got to just pull back and close shop and everything's done and over. There is no hope, etc., etc. Like I said, there might be restrictions right now. There might be policies that you have to follow. There's other guidelines, federal and state level, etc. But it doesn't mean you have to hide and you can still be visible. And that's going to take us on to the next point. and this is presentation. So with COVID-19, we are living in a very unique time. I'm going to reiterate the point that VPF marketing, this whole subject that I'm going over right now, can be applied in any scenario, any situation your practice is facing. So this presentation point in relation to COVID-19. Presentation is the way one represents themselves. Now, put yourself in the shoes of your patients, your clients, your loyal customers that rely on you for their personal care. Your public, whether they're existing clients or not, are going to look up to you as a leader and as someone who has things under control and foreseeing the other side of this pandemic situation. In other words, you're in a position to be that leader because you are known by many people that utilize your service. So on the point of presentation, again, this is how one represents themselves. This can involve the communication. This can involve the clothing one's wearing. This can involve all the way down to the paint colors of the office. But in this pandemic specifically, it's really the message you're putting out there and what you're conveying to your public. Are you being reassuring, or are you being destabilizing? Or are you just completely non-existent so that all of those loyal clients that you've built up over the years have really nowhere to turn to, and so they're going elsewhere? That's not good for business. So you need to find a way to present yourself. You need to be visible, right? That's the first point. We need to get your visibility out there, but you've got to find a way to present your message, to present your solution for this situation of COVID-19. And where's the best place to do that? Well, digital technology. Emails, social media, website, directory listings online, anywhere where your information is posted, you need to have a message out there that reiterates stability, that you're there, whether you're able to service or not right now, you are waiting on the other side of this, and everything is A-OK. If you can relay that message, that's a presentation point that helps and assists, builds trust, and is extremely positive. So get your presentation right, make it effective, and in the end, if this is successfully done, I can assure you, your clients will be highly appreciative, and you could even end up with more clients than you started out with and new public as a result of putting out that strong presentation. Let's get on to the next point. This next point is function. Again, I'm going to reiterate one more time. We're talking about VPF marketing. That's visibility, presentation, function. We've already covered visibility. We've covered presentation. Now we're going to touch on function, and I'm going to explain what this means. Function in relation to modern marketing, particularly in my field, which is digital marketing, anything related to technology and promotion, advertising, communications, etc., all has functionality built into it. How does this apply to your public? How does this apply to your patients and clients that you're trying to communicate with? Well, some simple examples of function are on social media. You have the ability to put out a communication, right? As covered in presentation, you can put out a message. It can be a digital message. It can be a podcast. It can be a video. It can be just text. It can be any type of message or even a meme. But in social media, particularly, let's use Facebook, for example. A lot of people know Facebook. So Facebook has function that allows your public, your loyal public, to interact with you. There's a function to like. There's a function to comment. There's a function to share. And let's use your website as an example. On the website, we have functions. You click a button to call the practice. You click a button to get directions. You click a button to meet the doctor. You click a button to submit an appointment request or an emergency appointment request. These are all actions. Think of them as verbs, things that people can do to interact with your practice, your business, so that you can communicate with them and service them faster, easier, and better. So in relation to the COVID-19, okay, in relation to your message that you have to formulate and the way you want to present yourself through this, you have to also determine what type of function you're going to have involved in that. It could be as simple as featuring an area on your website that has an emergency section specifically dedicated to the COVID-19 era that we're in right now that allows your patients to submit or call a specific number to request an emergency appointment. Now, if the practice is answering the front as normal calls, then great, even better. But every practice, has their unique situation that they're dealing with. A smaller practice only has a few staff, where a larger practice might be able to man everything and keep everything going, with exception to those emergency appointments. Bottom line, keep function open and available and allow your public and potential public, existing or potential, to interact with you on many different avenues and channels. And speed is of the essence in communication. We all know that. The sooner you can get an answer, the sooner you can reply to an email, the sooner you can pick up the phone, any of that is going to help you. So as I went over with function, you can read this page. This is one page out of the book. And by the way, if you're watching this and you would like a copy of my book, I'm happy to mail it to you. I'm going to give you the book absolutely free. I just need you to cover the shipping cost. All you need to do is send a PayPal of $7.95 to sales@w3developing.com, and we will mail that out to you priority. And yes, just for fun, I'll even sign the book for you. But because we're still in the middle of the COVID-19, I might wait to mail them out because we are still effectively practicing social distancing. Well, unless you sterilize the book when you receive it. You could do that too. Again, you can send $7.95 to sales@w3developing.com, and we will ship the book out to you free, signed, priority mail. And if you need any assistance with anything that I went over, we are here to help service you. We have specials going on right now. We have just all types of specialized services that we're offering and special deals because of the nature of this situation. You can just simply visit w3developing.com/free. Fill out your information, submit the form, and we will reach out to you as soon as possible and get you on the road to proper help. Again, that's w3developing.com/free. I'm going to go ahead and put the link down below as well in this video. Thank you for watching. Again, this is Jason Wydro with Golden Dental Marketing, just going over a very proprietary section of my book titled The Basic Book of Marketing. And I'm offering that book absolutely free. I just need you to cover shipping for $7.95. You can send the $7.95 through PayPal to sales@w3developing.com. Just make sure you include the shipping address you want that sent to, and we will get that out to you based on discussion after we speak with you if you want to wait till after COVID-19 or you'd like it right away. Thank you for watching. Best of luck to you, and see you on the other side of COVID-19.